the looking glass. We're having yet another stream of Donkey Kong Country fan games because I found more. I know last week I said I would be playing Abe's Odyssey on the Game Boy. That's just been pushed back for a bit. This is going to be my final DKC fan game stream, or possibly second final, penultimate. We'll see, depending how things go today. So yeah, what I did was I went to DKC Atlas, an excellent place for discussion on Donkey Kong Country games and fan works. Gibbon is here saying, "Oh God, help us." Yeah, and there's a whole sub-forum for fan games. There's a lot of hacks too, but I think hacks is too big a topic. I'm gonna hold off on that. I don't think I'm gonna play through DKC hacks at this stage. My plan is to do the last few fan games that I found on that forum, and then we can be done. We can move on to something else. So, to get started, this is a tribute to Donkey Kong Country. This is a game made by an individual called IgorF. And let me know if it's too loud because it does seem pretty loud. Yeah, it was finished in 2014 and released there on the forums. It had an official website, but that's since gone from the internet, unfortunately. But I found a Wayback Machine link for it, and from there's a link to an IndieDB page from which you can still download the game, so you can still get it. So here's the disclaimer. This game is not an official game, but a fan-made tribute, as the title explains, to the original and truly excellent Donkey Kong Country game released on the Super Nintendo. This is completely free. I've created this game alone, except for the awesome music made by brilliant artists from ocremix.org. Indeed. For instance, you're now listening to Shenanigans Bananigans Jungle Jitter by Archangel. Again, I made this game on my spare time after my real job, so don't expect the quality of the original games. Igor also gives a disclaimer on DKC Atlas saying that they're not a game developer and they just did this in their spare time, so don't judge it too harshly. This, yeah, as it says, only includes the first world. If you want more levels to be done, let me know that you can't go to that website anymore, I'm sorry. And I think, yeah, development has been abandoned. But there's a really cool video on Igor's YouTube channel after the game had, they decided to cancel it, showing sort of assets that were made for it to preview what would have been in the final game, and that's pretty interesting stuff. But yeah, we do have a complete world here to play through, and don't forget to roll jump. So yeah, let's get to it. First of all, there's settings. There's a lot of different screen resolution settings you can use. Oh, Orson Z is here, but things look bad on this my own stream preview over here. That ain't good. Oh gosh, how can I fix this? I can change the resolution. That won't help much, will it? Okay, I can see if OBS can capture the window, assuming it's still there. I'm inexperienced. Yeah, this is also a second test for streaming from my Windows PC, which is new to me, but not that new. So I'll see if I can capture the window. Hey, Courtney's here. Hi, Courtney. Good to see you. You're here to see the terrible performance of this stream. Nope. I can't get the window. It's frustrating. I should have tested this, I guess. Oh boy. So, okay, yeah, my stream preview in OBS is showing correct stuff. And what should come up is the game. And you should be able to hear it too. I haven't got any feedback about it. Oh, that's really bad. It's not showing anything. I don't know what else to do. You can't window this, can you? Because you can't get to a menu bar. There's no setting. Any advice from the Windows users? I'm really a noob with Windows. It's running an Unreal Engine. Yeah, Gibbon says he can't see anything. Is this normal for Windows? don't really know what my options are here. It's a party on planet Earth. Can I do OBS game capture? Oh, game capture. That's something that OBS can do, right? Yeah, real-time tech support. Thank you. Game capture. This is a new thing. Capture any full screen application. Yeah, I haven't used this on the Mac version of OBS. I guess, yeah, capture a full screen application. Let's see if this works. I'll have to add the audio as well. Audio output capture. Default. Now, why was it desktop audio before? And yeah, whatever. Okay, we'll see if that works. Given Alright, so I've started the game. I've got an eye on my own. Nothing is coming up, isn't it? Oh, it is! It's coming up! It's the wrong resolution. Okay. Yeah, that's right, because I've got a 720 window, so I just changed the resolution. Awesome. So that should be good. Oh, that's a relief. Thanks so much for that. Settings. Oh, that's good. Oh, I'm so relieved. Okay, start game. So this did get some attention at the time, and people would have maybe known about it if you're plugged into the DK community. I remember people talking about it on DK Wine at the time. My cursor's displayed. There's some. Okay, so there is some story going on. Kong's been on the road. I believe this is just a remake of DKC. Oh, it's super loud? Oh, sorry. Fix that. Yeah, sorry. Thanks for the feedback. Oh, right. Yeah. Okay. What? Sorry. It's just things are unexpected. Okay. It's because it was a different audio output capture, and that hadn't been toned down. I have to turn it way down on this computer. I don't know why. Okay. Sorry about the volume spike. We're back. Yeah. Sorry. Okay. I'll move my chat closer so I don't miss too much. Yeah, so all the music in here is taken from OC Remix, especially the first tribute album to DKC that they put out. I don't remember the name of it. Oh no. What? Okay, I missed a page where Diddy was doing something. Anyway, Rhino Bus, Ostrich and Express, Swordfish Line, Parrot Taxi, or something. Diddy found another solution. He wanted to go somewhere, I guess. So he intentionally hid in a barrel so the Kremlings would take him away. Okay. Yeah, I really did miss something there. Why? Who? How? Well, to answer this, we need to go back in time a little bit. Oh my gosh. It's Professor K. Rulenstein, and he's got a robot. You see this robot in the YouTube video with a preview of upcoming content that wasn't ever put in the game. This is Crowbot, the boss of the factory world. So, yeah, bananas could power anything. This comes in DKC Returns, doesn't it? Corny says, I would hide in a barrel so the Kremlings would take me away. Too late. Crowbot disappeared into the night. This is fascinating. Yeah, this is definitely not just a remake of DKC, is it? Oh, so Crowbot went off and started creating its own army of robotic critters using the same technique that created it itself. All right, after a good day and a half of sleep. Day and a half? Okay. What? Am I double clicking or something? And that's how his new journey began. Okay, well, I think we missed some stuff there, but it's not really important. Good fur rendering on the loading screen. Very flat shading on the map model here, but here we are with Jungle's Hijinks in World 1. Okay. This sounds like a DKC3 track. Anyway. Well, DK doesn't seem to have much of a neck. Percussion Hijinks. Oh, they're crediting the music. That's wonderful. Secret one-up balloon in the treehouse. Perfect. We're clearly playing DKC1 on the SNES there. Lovely. With a proper PAL or JP console and controller too. And the picture showing the DKC2 cast. I love that render with all of them together there. Courtney says he's a jumpy boy. Yeah, we got quite the ups with our DK here. Secret. Oh, I found a bonus. That's lovely. Oops. Okay, we'll try it again. Oh, yep. It's DKCR style. One-time bonuses. If you fail, you're boned. Oh, they didn't actually take Diddy. Oh, this really is DKCR inspired, isn't it? Okay. A bit of jittering there. But yeah, we've got Diddy riding on Donkey. From the trailer, I believe it's possible to play a solo Diddy. I'm not sure how, though. But yeah, we've got not quite continuous roll, but... Oh, that was a big slipper, dude. Yeah, so here we can see one of the features of the game that kind of reminds me of Little Big Planet and some of the Donkey Kong Country tribute games that people made in Little Big Planet that I played. It's worth doing a little search for Donkey Kong Country and seeing what's out there, because there's some pretty fun little amateurish, games in that engine. But yeah, the whole plane thing, we have the foreplane and the back plane, and you can sort of swap between them to go on different paths. That was sort of a thing. I'm thinking like Web Woods had a mechanic a bit like that. Where depending on, like your position, it felt like you were going down different foreground paths in the level. Okay, hang on. I haven't checked if I have like a jetpack. No jetpack. No hand slap, but that's okay. Yeah, it's pretty interesting, this game. It's quite floaty to control. Oh, I got a banana for beating a baddie. Oh yeah, that's a thing in this game. Yeah, it's floaty and the physics feel a little odd, but if you don't, have too high a standard for what you're expecting it to be, it's really cool, actually. Especially for, a one-person team, inexperienced at game development, doing something for the first time. And there's an entire world of levels here to play through, so I should maybe go a bit faster, to be honest. But yeah, we've got the neckies. It's very much... Oh, I've missed all the letters up to this point. Okay, that's fine. Wonder what else I've missed on the bottom layer. Oh well, I'm sure somebody's done a full playthrough of this online. I didn't check that, but hey, the game's still available, so go and try it out yourself if you like. Yeah. Oh, it even tracks which letters you have. That's another Returns inspiration thing there. Returns did that. Yes. Stray Donkey Strut by DJ Pretzel, a remix or arrangement of DKL and Swing. Look at this grassy hill. That's unlike anything I've seen in any Donkey Kong Country game. I like it. But speaking of things we have seen in Donkey Kong Country games, very much inspired here by the silhouette levels in Returns, and that is definitely a good thing. What's down here? Oops. Okay, that was a path leading from a blast barrel. But yeah, what a cool effect. This is just, using the lighting engine of Unreal to, make it look like this. And it's really cool. Sort of pseudo silhouette, but you can still see colors and details, but, yeah. Whoa. Oh, okay. That's in the foreground. We got more foreground playing here. So what do we need to do to get that? DK coins. So there's sort of equal inspiration from Returns and... Oh, well... It was 2 that first introduced the DK coins, right? I need to go down there, or maybe up there. Oh, watch out for the zinger. Oh, now I'm Diddy solo. Interesting, so no health system. Whoa. So that's how you get it. But that was a bit disorienting. Oh, I love playing as Diddy solo. That's lovely. Look at that run cycle. Interesting. Not running on all fours. Whoa. Okay. Cool. So I'm safe. Another bonus. Oh yeah, this is a very Return style bonus. Get all the bananas in there. In the time limit. Oops, never mind. I guess I'll try and find out if there's bonus coins or anything in this game. We'll see if I manage to actually finish one. Huh. DK can crouch, but Diddy can't. Just noticed that. Whoa, close one. I see you, Slipper. Whoa, what the heck? Okay, I remember this from the trailer. We're riding on the back of a gigantic necky on a platform that's there. So it's just going to move on its own. Oh, there was a zinger there I didn't notice. Gotta be careful. This is a really cool twist on the kind of auto-scroll levels that the first DKC had. But those were kind of boring with the automated platforms in the caves. Kind of tedious, kind of difficult and annoying. But yeah, this is really interesting, isn't it? Oops! I took a hit there and fell down. Oh! Oh, I survived and then... Oh, I made it back! Amazing! What a good feeling. Okay. It's speeding up. Okay. It's the G again. I once again missed all 3 other letters. Oh, what a cool set piece. Big necky. I love this, says Courtney. Gibbon impressed too. Yeah. Nice. Glad you're enjoying it. I'm glad you can hear it this time properly. So yes, I did get the DK coin. I got the O and the G, apparently. Still haven't seen anything about the bonuses. Of course, in Returns, there were the jiggies, which would be rewarded for bonuses. Okay, Clouded Mind and something by Aetherius. There were the jiggies, which were hidden on the overworld, and also rewards for bonus completion. Brambles. Some nice temple ruins here. Get this back. Lovely. Yeah, it's really good to have the team together like this, even if Diddy's kind of sidelined by being on DK's back. This level's huge. Oh, okay. I can actually just walk up the stairs. It's a little bit awkward, but yeah. Giant DK heads, good to see. Wait, now I can't crouch. Oh, there's a crouch button. The roll button, if you're standing still, is crouch. I didn't try that as solo Diddy, so he probably does have a crouch. Oh, the pushing tire mechanic from 1 is back. Oh. So the answer is not jump into that line of bananas. Is it jump on top? Okay. We're going to do it this time, I promise. I've listened to this song a lot. I've listened to the album on OC Remix lots of times, so this song in particular is very familiar to me. It's possible some of the tracks that they're using in the game here are not from that album in particular. Oh, it was the DK coin was the prize this time. Maybe there's multiple of them in a level? Okay. Hit detection was a little off on it. Interesting. Because there was definitely one in the main level in last time, and a bonus, so unsure. Okay. Don't need that. Oh, is it gonna keep rolling? Okay, and I need it for the O. That's clever. This music is extremely ambient. Cool. Might as well keep bringing it, right? Oh, there it goes. Tire friend. It's the first animal buddy. Oh, another DK coin. Yeah, okay, so there's multiple per level in this game. Maybe one in a level proper and one in a bonus room. Oh, it's so fast. I felt like I needed to jump on it as it rolled past me, because if it's up the top, yeah, it'll just... No, it's too fast. Maybe I'll take it to the other side and come back, because I just want to see what happens on the map screen if you have multiple DK coins. Yeah, okay, this is the answer. DK shouldn't need DK coins though. The whole point of them in 2 was for Diddy to get them to prove that he was as good a hero as DK. That's a nitpick. At this point, they've been in the series a lot. You get them in King of Swing, in Jungle Beat, new play control version. I think they're in Jungle Climber too, and all of those star DK. Okay, what's down here? Something, yeah, something special. The N. Which it displayed by itself, even though I've already got the O and the K. I hope it hasn't forgotten about that. Oh my gosh, okay. Now, I saw some feedback on the DKC Atlas forum that people had trouble, or at least one user had a trouble escaping from this boulder. I need that G. I need it. Oh, yes. I cheesed it. Awesome. Yeah, they had trouble escaping from the boulder. And Igor, the creator's advice was to roll a lot. Oh, did that actually add up to a DK coin? That's interesting. I think it added to my counter, and at least it popped up, so yeah. Oh, that's always fun. In a 2D game where you run across a slanted surface like that to give the impression of 3D depth. Yeah, I like that stuff. Cool. So there you go, yeah. 2 DK coins on the map. Kong letters are all there. I think that level's probably completed. Dusk till dawn. Temple of Doom. Yeah, okay. Bit on the nose. Although I guess it was Raiders that had the rolling boulder. Yeah, more evidence of like Igor's passion is that all of the graphics in the game were modeled by him. I assume it's him just based on the name, but anyway. Sorry, I was saying them before. Yeah, all the 3D assets were modeled by hand from scratch by Igor. Nothing's been taken from other sources or other artists, which is admirable. Yeah. So here we have a minecart level, a requisite staple of the DKC series, whether it be a roller coaster or a toboggan. We do see in... Oh, great. Here's more of that splitting path thing. Interesting stuff. Oh, okay. So you don't want to jump there, because that'll take you on a plane that does not exist with a track. So that's a little bit of a problem. I think I would call that a bug even, because you would expect that you would just curve in midair. That's how Tropical Freeze and stuff does it, which has similar mechanics. Oops, yeah, missed that jump. That's alright. And I missed the balloon. I'm missing so much. Missed the top path too. Yeah, so among the unused content that was planned to maybe be in the game at some point, we do actually have toboggans from DKC3 in evidence. So it's actually a really cool trailer that's just like a concept showcase where DK gradually sort of moves through... Oh my gosh. moves through a series of environments showing off what was going to be in the game. So starting with a pirate ship, and then blasting over to an underwater area, and then a tall cliff, a winter themed stage, lots of snow, and that's where the toboggan comes in. Oh gosh. And then you go to a caverns area, and then the industrial zone or a factory. Okay, so take that hit, you die. And the factory is where you then find Crowbot's lair, and you see Crowbot working on the other robotic critters in the background. So yeah, it's a cool thing, very tantalizing, but it was not to be. Gibbon says, I am super impressed by this. Yeah, me too. I expected it to be a little more awkward than it actually is, to be honest. For, you know, one person who's not experienced in game development. I guess that's the strength of the Unreal Engine, maybe? I don't really see many 2D platforms in it, but yeah, it's a testament to Igor's, you know, perseverance, or, again, the passion that went into it. Yeah, impressive stuff. So that's a case where I keep forgetting that I should jump coming into that and get an extra 1-up. But I can always get that one away. We've got plenty of lives, so that's good. Yeah. Okay, so pausing, we do see the letters we have so far on this level. A bit of physics on the, and collision on the track there that kind of holds me up a little bit. Alright, let's try a bit harder. Oh, didn't get the quick jump off. There's a lower path too. Interesting. By the way, that sound effect is taken directly from the first DKC game, of course. Oh, I can go backwards. Yeah. Woo! Gibbon says, yeah, Unreal is really user-friendly these days. That's good to know. So there you go, folks. Anyone can make a game these days. You have no excuse. Just kidding. Yeah, we can't bop on a crash is the name of those critters in minecarts for some reason. They have a separate name. But then the ones in DKC2 on the roller coaster, they're just cutlass, but without the cutlass, and on a roller coaster car. I don't remember their name actually. Big question mark. I wonder if I should drop down in that gap to get a little something. Obviously, there's lots of secrets here, as you would expect from a DKC game. Okay, so we are Diddy Solo again, but I don't have the opportunity to check the crouch mechanic right now. Whoops! Dang. Bit harder to react when you're in the foreground like that. There we go. Courtney's filling me in. They have a different name too. It's oops, I missed it. It's Clank. Clank is the name of the cutlasses in roller coaster cars. Thank you, Courtney. DKC2 expert. I expect nothing less from a speedrunner of that game. Actually, I don't expect much from speedrunners because, well, it varies. There's a lot of different speedrunners and types of people who do it, but I've watched a lot of GDQ runs, and some of them just kind of have no interest in the game's lore and don't even know about content in the game that is not directly related to the run that they practice, if you know what I mean. Which is kind of strange to me as a kind of lore hound that I am. That's the kind of fan that I am, but yeah, it's perfectly valid for someone to play games in any way they want, so I'm not gonna say that they're bad fans or whatever. It's ridiculous to say that. But it's just an odd thing I've noticed. Oh, the timing. Okay. It almost seemed advantageous to stall myself on the geometry earlier there, but it didn't happen. But again, plenty of lives. It's just the tedium of redoing the section again. I'm sorry about that. I hope to get through this world. I don't exactly know how many levels are in it, but it shouldn't be too many, right? Although in a way, the more there are, the more impressive the game is. I should stop going the lower section. It's tough. There, and then... to be honest, it's one of the safer routes. Fewer crashes. Yeah, just gotta go a bit earlier. Oh, wow. Okay, that's a little disorienting. Okay, cool. Progress. Oh! Ultimate progress. Oh, what a nice camera angle. That was lovely. And of course the cute victory animation. It should show you the totals there, but I'm not going to complain too much. Midnight Express. I haven't been reading the levels names before I go in. Okay, Hornet's Nest. So we're actually getting some DKC2 influence here, I suppose. Oh, Faunaphonic. Remix of Forest Frenzy by Zircon. There's the crouch. I definitely have one. Okay, cool stuff. Woohoo. Whoa, close one. Oh, climbing this tree branch, that's lovely. Oh, this is very DKC3. Inside the giant redwood. Love that. So yeah, I did kind of peg this game as a DKC1 tribute solely, but I was wrong to do so, clearly. Midna. My kitten has joined me on the desk. Hello. Okay, yeah. Well, I can leave it running. Let me just grab you here. Okay. Okay, you're gonna go over here. You gonna have a bookshelf adventure? Yeah. Now you're high up. You can see everything that's happening. Okay, cool. Right, there's a zinger here. Ah, you gotta drop down at the right angle to get that, it seems. Oops. How foolish of me. Cool stuff. Oh, okay. We've caused an explosion in the foreground, which sounds as if there is a fire spreading. I don't want to hang around to find out. But now that I have an extra hit, I feel safe. Let's go back. Yep, there's the fire. Okay, didn't hang around long, but... Oh, it's affecting the tree. Okay, yeah, I should have known this would happen. Oh, it's really affecting the tree badly. What a cool set piece. We're getting that twist on this DKC3 stuff. The giant mushrooms too, that's fun to see. The real stuff. Fungus growing on the outside of a tree. The entrances and exits in the trees could be a little more visible, but they've got the light shaft coming in there to try and indicate it. Yeah, Midna wants to watch too. Kitty. Kitty. Courtney says, I haven't heard this song in ages. It's my jam though. Yeah. I'm recognizing a lot of them as well. What the? I broke a barrel. Oh, it was the midway, I guess. I didn't quite catch the graphic, I suppose. Ooh. Yeah, that roll jump is very important. The hint on the load screen, or the title screen or whatever, splash screen, whatever it is, was very worth noting. Whoa! And here's where the hornets come into it. We found the nest up here. Okay, I could have got that G with a roll jump, but I missed it. Oh, excuse me. Stuck on a thing there. Okay, let's go. Oh! Tried to slide under it, didn't make it. It's alright. Now, there should be like mini zingers behind me, according to what I barely noticed. And then, yeah, but the camera's a bit stuck. Let's see if they catch up when I'm near the exit. Don't want to die and lose my progress though. Oh, there they are. Oh no! I predicted it and it happened. Okay, we can do that bit again. Now, what is the first DKC OC remix album called? Last week I was struggling to remember Serious Monkey Business, the DKC2 one. And now I really should have looked it up. Anyway, whatever. I think it's called Kong in Concert. And it was a little bit more bare bones. They sort of built up the concept of the albums a bit more with the second and third ones and had a lot more accompanying extra material and stuff. But it's still a really cool collection of tracks. Except for Candy's track, which is a vocal song that I don't particularly care for, but yes. Courtney confirming Kong in Concert. The Concept, yes. They're all Concept albums. Barrel Roll. Ooh, we're gonna get some rain. Who's ready for Unreal Water Engine physics? That was a bit of a word salad. Oh no! It crashed. Okay. Hope it saved my progress. I'm just gonna give it another go. 34% only. That probably counts all the bonuses and stuff. Okay, cross your fingers, people. Oh, it worked this time. Oh, I know this one. Jitterbug System by Flaystyle. Oops. Too bad. Oh, that's odd. I died as Diddy and came back as Donkey. I guess when you take damage as the pair, you are Diddy and then you come back as Donkey if you die after that. That makes kind of sense. Cool. There is bopping off enemies. If you hit the jump button at the right time, get a larger jump. Well, this is very Tropical Freeze, isn't it? And of course, predicting Tropical Freeze. Wait, 2014? Maybe it was inspired by it. 2014 was the original release year of Tropical Freeze, so yeah. I think Returns did revitalize a lot of DK communities though, and also the fan game community among them. Wow. Is this a thing that was in Tropical Freeze? The swinging barrels on ropes? I feel like I remember something a lot like this. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. That camera angle, very cinematic. I see that end, but I don't really care. By the way, the spiders we haven't mentioned yet. That's a new kind of enemy type, isn't it? Although they were in, again, Returns. Yeah, they look like little Ariks. Arik from number 3. Boss of World 2. Oh, wow, hello. Oh, okay. It's chasing me now. Okay. Oh, I remember this actually in the discourse. Now that I'm here, I remember people talking about giant spiders on DK Vine when discussing the game. But yeah, well, these angles, they're amazing. Oh! That noise, that was Cobble's noise, right? Not Cobble, Clobber. Clobber? Kluber. Kluby. Cluedo. What's the deal there? Okay, so clearly I'm knocking over a tree, but then I'm falling to my death because I'm not doing something right. So many Ariks. Gibbon says, yeah, it's just an Arik model. And yeah, Courtney said that too. Gibbon says, I love the camera following the barrel thing. Yeah, pretty cool, huh? What a great idea. Sorry, I looked away and I forgot which barrel I was in. It's okay, we can do that again. Still got enough lives for now. Okay, I don't understand that. I think I just got to time it better, possibly. Aim lower on the tree? Is that a thing I can do? Courtney says, at least he's not spitting his boogers at you this time. Hated that. Well, we'll see. I don't know if there's an actual fight with this guy, but yeah, for now he's chasing me. Yeah, there's a banana there, which indicates... Oh, what? Do I have to go back into the barrel, maybe? I feel like this is not my fault. I think that's pitched up, actually. compared to Clobber's actual sound effect from DKC2. Alright, so let's wait until quite late, and then, yeah, I can backtrack a bit. I have air control after I hit the tree. I feel like the intent is to blast through it and keep going and land on the tree trunk. So I'll try and see if I can do that this time. Oh, that was it. I thought there was another one. I should have waited for the camera to catch up. Woo. It's okay. We're earning a couple of lives back with all these bananas. Okay. What? I got stuck on like the leaf? The frond or whatever? Don't like that. Yeah, so the other thing about this game that I learned from reading the DKC Atlas thread is that Igor was planning to... Igor was planning to do a bug fix release, a 1.1 patch. This is the 1.0 version here, released in December 2014, but people started pointing out a couple of errors and things that he could fix in the thread on DKC Atlas, and Igor said, yeah, I'll fix those things and I'll release a 1.1 at some point. But then decided not to, I guess, and that sort of cancelled it. So along with all the content from that video that's not here, there's no fixing of bugs, unfortunately, but that's all right. It's, you know, again, for what it is, it's fairly stable. I skipped a barrel there. That's pretty nice. Okay, go a bit lower. What is going on there? Can I actually affect my mid-air momentum? I've actually been pressing the button, so maybe I should not do that. It's a little bit scripted, so yeah, it's hard to tell. Okay, wait until it gets under that leaf, and then... Oh, okay. Okay, I get it. It's not my action that's knocking the tree over. It happens... It's scripted. Again, it's all scripted. It's happening on the timer as Arik approaches me, as that black Arik approaches me. I hope there's a name for that spider. I don't know. So what I have to do is wait in this barrel until that happens, and then blast, land in that barrel. Okay. Well, I was being really cautious about the spider, you see, but I guess you're pretty safe from it until it gets quite close. Or 2.5D, it can be tricky sometimes to judge what the platform is going to be when the camera angle's shifting. Alright, where am I? Okay. So far ahead of the camera. Nope! Curse. That's right. We know what we're doing now. Yeah, what a cool set piece. Reminds me of the type of croctopus chase kind of thing you would get in Tropical Freeze, or even in number 2, you get Rambi... What's that one called? The one just before King Zing Sting. Where you actually see King Zing, the upcoming boss, in a level, and he chases you as Rambi through the sort of last portion of it, maybe the last quarter of the level. I'm sure our DKC2 superfan can tell me the name of that level that I can't remember right now. I always say it's my favorite game of all time too. Rambi Rumble, that's it. Thank you. I couldn't remember if that was the name of the level or the song on the soundtrack, which only plays during that one segment of the level. Run Rambi Run is the song. Okay, so yeah, if you wait too long, you will actually impact on the spider and die. Good to know. Oh, I am so glad to have knowledgeable people correcting me in the chat. It's very handy. I would say, you know, Courtney, that you should know how it can be hard to commentate and play at the same time. But who knows, maybe you're awesome at it and never had a problem with brain issues. Yeah, I didn't watch your stream as much as I would have liked while you were still doing them. I don't like going ahead of the screen. Okay. Oh yeah, I had to rush that shot to be safe. Oh my gosh. Timing is kind of strange on some of these. Music's keeping me amped though. Ooh. Oh, so close. When do I go? Now? Oh gosh, that was lucky. Okay, okay. Oh, exit time. Woo! What a rush. Courtney says, I miss speedrunning. I feel like I kind of hit my peak though. It gets easier when you do it like every day, huh? But it's still hard sometimes when you're trying to figure out something new. Yeah, that makes sense. Because when the run becomes muscle memory, then it does free up your brain a little, I suppose. So that's good. But yeah, this is all my streams are basically all new stuff to me all the time. So I do struggle with things like that. So yeah, we had another game crash there, but it did save my progress. Ah, okay. So I suppose that this is the last level of the demo and the boss level, and it's called Arik Attack, confirming that this is indeed Arik back. And we'll see what the coloration of this character is. Okay, so maybe it looked black because of the lighting. So here we are, Apes of Wrath, Bossa Nova. Oop. The remix. Oh, and I missed the artist name, and it doesn't come back on a replay, unfortunately. So how do I get high enough for that DK barrel? Yeah, I can't make it. Maybe I'll get a platform at some point. So yeah, you just avoid the swings from Arik. In the background, background bosses. Background bosses. Squirt was kind of a background boss. DKC3. Oh, okay. It can hit you over there. Good to know. Background bosses. Oh yeah, Lord Frederick jumped in the background a fair bit in Tropical Freeze at the end there. Who else? Background bosses. Ah! Missed that little web. Yeah, they're pitching that sound effect in a couple of different ways to make cries for Arik here. Oops. I really need that DK barrel. And I just can't get it, can I? No. There's no double jump. Just have to get as many bananas as I can to try and keep my life counter up. Having bananas in a boss fight actually at all is interesting, isn't it? Whoa, okay, here you are. What? Did I not get far enough to hit the head? It looks like... Oh, yeah. So Arik is wearing one of those little hats that we saw the critters wearing earlier. I didn't mention it at the time, but that's kind of a new addition for the critters in this game. Is their little tiny skull caps. Helmets, in fact, even. Who wore a helmet? Clump wore a helmet. Much like this. That sort of just looked like a bisected coconut on his head. Nicely modeled Arik. Oh, I should... Yeah, okay, yeah. There's a slightly different animation that means that he's about to lunge forward and bite at you. At which point, I assume you have a chance to stomp on the head. I'm learning. Every run I'm learning. Yeah, so Courtney did do the speedrunning streams, but has stop that now. But Courtney does still do art streams, so there's a plug for you. Everyone go and watch Ultra Mentality drawing awesome art on her stream. I assume it's just different things all the time, but it's a lot of, you know, Rare fandom, Paper Mario stuff. Those are things that she really loves and likes to draw a lot. So if you're interested in those, go and check it out. And while I'm plugging the streams of people in chat, Gibbon, my most loyal supporter and friend on the internet, has recently been streaming the new game Tamarin, which is a sort of Rare-inspired homage game, which you might be interested if you're watching a Donkey Kong Country. Okay, here we go. Oops, gotta get that roll jump off. Oh no, he's moving. Okay, so he kind of looks to the right and then looks to the left. So yeah, okay. You just gotta wait for your moment. Oh, and not do that. Yeah, so Tamarin is a game inspired by Rare's Jet Force Gemini on the Nintendo 64. It stars a little adorable monkey with a gun for a bit of tonal dissonance. It's got sort of 3D platforming and shooter segments, and even has music by David Wise, so awesome stuff there if you like the music in this game. That's also originally composed by David Wise. Okay, so comes around and looks, and then bop, yes, and high enough to get the DK barrel, giving me a much better chance for the rest of the fight until I get hit immediately. Great. And the attack pattern has sped up, it looks like, which is good for my, you know, speed, but bad for my reactions. And that was only the first hit, so yeah, we're in for a long haul, people. Okay. Yeah, there is some... Oh, okay, you can actually go too far over there. There's no wall. There's a wall on the left with a tree, no wall on the right. Yeah, there is a sort of Rare direct connection apart from the David Wise thing. I believe one of the environment artists from DK4 eventually joined the team at Chameleon Games to work on Tamarin. And this fact was a little bit publicized during the game's development and promotion, which got some people's goat a little bit, but oh yeah, nuts. Like over publicized, I mean, with people saying, oh, it's a Rare successor, blah 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 blah, when the actual connections are a little bit minor, but you know, it's still got that whole David Wise soundtrack, which is nothing to sneeze at. But yeah, Gibbon has done at least one stream of this, and it's probably planning another. I'm not sure of the exact schedule, but yeah, worth checking that out at Zakuro e no Gibbon, which is the Twitch handle of our friend Gibbon in chat. Ouch. I don't know how else you would find it. I guess his Twitter is like I am Gibbon or something. It's probably announcing stuff there. Yeah, Gibbon says, Courtney's art streams are super chill. There's an endorsement for you. And he also says that he hopes to do another Tamarin stream sometime this week. So keep an eye out for that, people. Okay, there we go. Ah, didn't get the bounce off, so I didn't get Diddy. That's all right. Try and get him on the second. Yeah, that sucks. If I hang out on the right side, I'll actually get that earlier hit, and also I'm pretty sure you can just avoid the attacks just by jumping to the right. I do like grabbing the bananas, but like even if, yeah, we'll see how far to the right he actually attacks. You know, I do say he. I don't actually know about Eric's pronouns. I guess people call them he because it sounds like Eric, Arik, when it's really a pun on arachnid, although spelled differently. All right, yeah, the right side seems pretty safe, to be honest. We're never getting attacked all the way over here. Yeah, okay, I broke the boss battle. And then come in for the, yep, and then pop. Easy. Okay, no problem. I'll never die again, I promise. We're getting much faster though. Got the very DKC1 style banana horde in the background though. That's cool. Third hit. And Arik is down. Lovely. That was a lot easier than I thought. So yeah, Gibbon says, I hope to do another Tamarin stream sometime this week. If I recall correctly, says Gibbon, some other rare peeps were very briefly involved in some initial design work. Yes, that is right. I forgot about that. I think maybe Kev Bayless or somebody. I don't want to commit to anything, but yeah, I think you're right about that. Just character designs and stuff at the very earliest stages of development. Which is one of the reasons the ants are just wholesale ripped off from Jet Force Gemini, I think. Lol, says Gibbon. And there we go. That's the end of the first world, as it says, by IgorF Editions for a tribute to Donkey Kong Country. And underneath the little hat... Oh, it's not a hat. They're all robots. So every enemy in the game is robots, and that skull cap is actually a little hatch that leads to their brain pan, which is where their magical bananas are stored that power them. That's awesome lore. That's really cool. And that explains why the critters and then the Arik has it. Okay, I'm really happy with this. Anyway, that's the first world and all of what exists for a tribute to Donkey Kong Country by IgorF. This game was created by one person, except the music by brilliant artists from OC Remix. And those were all credited the first time you enter a level. I don't know if they're in the README or anything. Yeah, that might be the only way to see the credits for them. But anyway, dear reader, thank you for playing a tribute to Donkey Kong Country. Thanks to the community helping on UScript and UDK, writing tutorials and giving examples of their code. Thanks to Michael Allar for his 4-course UI code and tutorials. Thanks to the people answering on boards and wikis. I could solve all the issues I had without ever having to ask. There was always someone before me having the same issue and someone giving the solution. Amazing. Thank you all out there. P.S. If you want more levels to be done, let me know by leaving a message on that website, which you can't do anymore. So I guess you could comment in the thread, but that's kind of dead too. I didn't check if like Igor had a Twitter account or anything. Oh well. If you really want to contact Igor, I guess I'll leave that as an exercise to the reader. So what's the time? Oh, we've been going an hour. Good lord. Okay. Here's what I'll do. So we're done with that one. I'll move on to another one. And then, depending on how long that takes, we might do a second stream of, like a 10th stream of Donkey Kong games next week. But, yeah, so here's the plan. Okay. So I'm just going to change over to that scene, which has the volume pre-adjusted, and then I click this one, and it should all work. Just give that a minute to see if it's going properly. Oh, I will need to change my control mapping as well. Okay, that's done. And yeah, that looks pretty good. That's what I expected. So yeah, all right. So we're moving on to another game here. This is Donkey Kong Country GameMaker Engine. It doesn't really have a real name, but that's how it's described on the DKC Atlas thread. It was released in 2017 by Gamester, and according to Gamester, centuries ago, I worked on a Donkey Kong Country engine for GameMaker and released a small demo for the Nintendo Community Fan Game Convention. I don't remember which year. The project was abandoned due to life circumstances, but I am working on it again. I've put together a one-level demo showcasing what the engine is capable of. It's not perfect, yet, but I hope you guys enjoy it. For an added challenge, speedrun the level. You have unlimited lives. And post your fastest time. So yeah, this is a recreation of the original Donkey Kong Country in GameMaker. And if you know anything about GameMaker, this is actually pretty impressive in how authentic it looks and feels. The physics are not quite the same. DK feels a little heavier, maybe a little slower. But maybe the one thing I really love about this more than anything else is just that it's in widescreen and how much that changes how you play it and how you approach it. I really like this feature. And it's the kind of thing that, you know, the Sonic ports that Christian Whitehead did, they have widescreen support, don't they? I think. But yeah, whenever a game is expanded like that. And, you know, the Super Mario Sunshine emulation that's now being marketed for a limited time by Nintendo. Now, these sprites, I believe, are the same ones that Fireburns created for Donkey Kong Country 4 The Kongs Return to allow DK to move on horizontal ropes the way that the other Kongs do in 2 and 3. So, yeah, some of the graphics here probably taken from that. Oh, Gibbon says the parallax is tripping me out, which is a good point. On top of the widescreen, we've also got graphical improvements like the layers in the background scrolling at different speeds, which is also known as parallax. And yes, we have a Diddy barrel, a transformation barrel like the animal buddies in 2 and 3, letting you transform. And yeah, we've got riding kegs all set up for us there. So what we are right now is actually Donkey transformed into Diddy, and then I use a box to transform into Rambi, which isn't usually how it works. A box will usually let you ride the animal buddy, but I suppose in DK64, the boxes did transform you. So for a little bit there, I was DK transformed into Diddy, who was transformed into Rambi. So multiple layers of transformation. Okay, so on my test of this, I got up to here and got stuck many, many times trying to get past that one obstacle because you can't bounce on the neckies. You have to blast the next barrel straight away. So I never got this far, and Dixie's in the game. I didn't know this, so I'm very happy about this because Dixie's my favorite Kong. Yeah, this is cool stuff. Oh, let me see if I can replicate something here. In the DKC Atlas thread, someone said there's a problem with these neckies that can allow you to like duplicate Dixie. So there were 2 Dixies on screen. I'm not sure how they did it though, so I think I'll just have to move on. There was a screenshot of it on the thread. But yeah, checkpoint flags, that's a fun thing. They're repurposing the flags from DKC3 end of levels to act as, you know, instead of midway barrels. And yeah, this is really just kind of a tech demo kind of thing that just puts everything the engine is capable of in a row, including the animal buddies, because we've got squawks here now. And one thing I'm really glad for is that damage does not kill you, basically. You can take a hit and just keep going, and you don't have to backtrack unless you fall down a pit. Very friendly. And yeah, really impressive engine, I gotta say. And hopefully, yeah, considering I passed that part that gave me so much trouble, this shouldn't really take too long, which means I can do more games on the stream. Yeah. So, yeah, I didn't have any other notes about this from the creator. Whoops. It was a relatively short thread, to be honest, but really impressive what they've done here. I guess at this point I can mention a couple of other things that I wanted to try. While browsing the thread on DKC Atlas, or rather the subforum that contained all the fan game works by the different users, there was, for example, that crate looks kind of small. Anyway, we're Rattly now. Awesome. Yeah, even though we've got these elements from 2 and 3 coming in at this point. Oh, do I not have C mapped? Oh, no, it's mapped to that button. Okay, which is Y on a Super Nintendo controller. Got to deal with the enemies first, but then we can charge the super jump and get up there. Oh, okay, never mind. Yeah, so there were some other projects on the DKC Atlas forum that I wanted to try but weren't available. So one of them notably was similar to this. It was a recreation of the Donkey Kong Country 1 engine, but not in GameMaker. It was in HTML5, I believe. Yeah, so it was, the thread title was DKC Web Engine. At one point they were planning to call it Donkey Kong Country X, but then another user pointed out that name was apparently taken by another user doing their own fan game, so they were like, oh, okay, I'll change it then. So at this point where Donkey transformed into Diddy, who's transformed into Dixie, who's transformed into Kitty, who is now transformed into Squitter. There's the chain of transformations for you. I bet Donkey, who is inside this 5-layer transformation, is extremely confused at this point. Oh, and now that I'm Squitter, I can't pick up the barrel, but I can destroy them. I will note the explosion effect was really nice for that. For the TNT barrel when I hit the zingers, that was really cool. did a kind of flash of light, which was nice. And I am able to drop a platform under me if I time my jump right, but again, the jump feels kind of heavy compared to what I would expect, so it's a bit trickier to do than usual. Oh, all the elements loaded in there at once. So Courtney's back, by the way. And oh yes, it's a different game now. Arik was the end of the demo, yes. And Courtney excited to see Rathley. Awesome stuff. Yeah, so after the Arik boss fight, that was the end of World 1, which was the entirety of the demo for that game. So now I'm playing Donkey Kong Country GameMaker Engine by Gamester. By the way, holding down the run button, which shoots out a web, does not actually make Squitter go much faster. I would expect him to go faster. He does go faster, but not like heaps faster. Cool. Oh, here we go. Ready for a super chain of transformations? Oh, actually, this should be interesting. Wait, why? What happens? Okay. Now I wonder if they've put in the victory animations. Okay, we're just walking off the screen. Oh no, yeah, that's from DKC4. That's from the Kongs Return. Oh, and dropping the drumstick. Did he do that? So I would assume that DK also has his bass guitar from DKC4. Oh, and the hand slap. I didn't check that before, but I can do it. I don't think it works though. Let me just test it real quick. Ah, gotta time it right. Time it better than that. Okay, I guess it doesn't work, but it's there anyway. Okay, so what was my time? It did say to speedrun, but yeah, that wasn't really a good speedrun, was it? But that's it for that demo. Really cool proof of concept, but yeah, unfortunately it didn't go any further than that. Yeah. As for the Donkey Kong Country web engine, which I was talking about, there's a website for that is still up, but the game itself gives a 404 error on the page, so you can't play that anymore, unfortunately, which also seemed to have new level designs and stuff, yeah. The other thing that I saw in the subforum but wasn't able to download was a Doom mod that was Donkey Kong Country themed. Seemed to get a lot of attention, but all the links for it have been taken down, all the YouTube videos are taken down, so yeah, it's kind of disappeared. Right, so I think the perfect follow-on from that would be to put a capper on my Donkey Kong Country 4 The Kongs Return stream by playing the 6th level. So what I talked about last week was that there were, 4 or 5 different, waves of demos over the years. In 2016, there was demo version 0.3. And then in 2019, there was a new round of demos, and they released individual level downloads. And they said there would be 6 of them, but I only found 5. Well, I found the 6th one, so I'm going to play that now. And I also found on their Facebook page a sort of master post with links to downloads for all the demos up to that point, starting from 2016. So it didn't actually have the 2012 demo. You still have to go to third-party, fan uploads of that because it's not currently there from the official team. But yeah, it's got all both the speedrun ones. It's got all 6 of the 2019 ones, and it's got the 2016 ones. So I'll link that in the description. Yeah, that naughty was unstoppable from the hand slap. Yeah. Okay, so let's do that. Greenleaf Grove. It's part 6 of the 2019 quote-unquote Demo 3 release. But unlike all the other ones, this was actually made in the new physics engine. So finally, the final version of physics for the game is complete. Several problems have been fixed. It is with this physics system that we are going to produce the game. With this level, we've finished the releases of levels and demos. We are now working on the complete game that should be released sometime next year, which at time of recording means current year, 2020. We'll see if that happens, but there's also revision 0.6 in the corner. That means there was an earlier release of this demo, and then they fixed some bugs and put this demo out again. So 0.6 is the latest for this particular what was it called? Something Grove? Yeah, Grassland Grove or whatever. Anyway, the reason why this was so hard to find... Oh no, what's going on now? Oh, analog stick to control. Okay, I guess. Actually, I should deactivate joy to key. How do I stop it? I'll just close it, I guess. Right? Did that work? No, that doesn't work. You have to quit it. I just don't want any, like, conflicting input instructions. Okay, now the D-pad works. Yeah, that was a problem. Anyway, yeah, we sort of have new forest tiles here for this level, which is nice. So yeah, again, this is DKC4 The Kongs Return, made by a team, many of whom live in Brazil, but there are some in other countries as well. It's pretty entrenched in Brazil, though, to the point that to communicate with certain members of the team, they actually have to have an English interpreter to translate back for some of the team leads, which has been mentioned on the Facebook page. And I will be making a concerted effort to get the bonuses and the DK coin in this stage for reasons which I will reveal later, I guess? Yeah, later. Anyway, to get this game, to get this demo number 6 for demo 3, sorry, that's a really dumb way of saying it. Stage 6, like part 6 of demo 3, 6 of 6. Yeah, it wasn't released by way of video on their YouTube channel, which is why I missed it. And the Facebook post about it is so far down their Facebook page that you just have to scroll a lot, because there's so many posts about the 2 speedrun contests that they held in 2020. But if you scroll down, it is there eventually. Now, yeah, there's 2 paths in this particular level, the upper path and the lower path, but I happen to know that everything is on the lower path, so we're going to go that way. So even like, all right, yeah, TNT breaking a hole in the wall. That's a mechanic that's appeared in a couple of the games. Oops, missed that second jump. Yeah, so it like my source for a lot of it was scrolling back through their YouTube channel and finding, that's a problem. I actually want to not be kitty for this bit. All right, I'll find another DK. Oh, I could die. I could do that. That works. Yes, so the actual release for this was accompanying an interview that the team did with another YouTube channel. So the channel is called CED Jogos, which is games in Portuguese. And yeah, so they did this interview like live on YouTube, and then as part of this event, they released this 6th demo. But the only reason I found the demo was it was sort of in my recommended videos on YouTube that some other person named Rodrigo, not the Rodrigo from the team that made this game, I don't think, yeah, just did a playthrough of this and also showed off animations from it and stuff. And that's how I sort of found out that it existed. Because if you recall, if you watched last week, I was sort of saying at certain points, where is demo number 6? I didn't find it, but I guess I just didn't look hard enough. And I just thought it hadn't been released because they changed their plans, and this is part of the story of this game's release, is that they plan to do a demo 3 and then change their minds about how it would be released. Okay, so now we've seen the bottom path and the top path, and they lead to the same place without any exclusive bonus content on either path, so that's good to know. Yeah, so it was in this video, and then in the description for the video was a link to a Google Drive file, which was the download for the game. And this Rodrigo person helpfully included the link to the Google Drive in their own playthrough of it, which is how I found it. But then I went back and did the digging on the Facebook and got to it. So, yeah. But I just, yeah, the team for DKC4, oops. Just, yeah, that whole, like, the fact that the demos are kind of hard to find is a bit of a problem, I think. And they could work a little harder on that kind of communication stuff and making it easily available. But, you know, I have some culpability there as well. The jump is too high. Anyway. Yeah, given saying that that there's pretty levels in this. Yeah, this whole project has really nice look to it. And as Gibbon says, he likes the mixing and matching of DKC graphics. Yeah, how you get elements from all 3 games in the series, but also the new stuff. And a lot of the graphics here for the stage are new. So there's our 2 bonus coins. We're almost all the way there. And I know where the DK coin is. I made sure to do a complete playthrough of this level before starting the stream today. I only found out about this demo part 6 this morning. And I was very keen to include it on this stream for that reason. So we just... Now, to get up there, you need to make sure that you have 2 small characters or a big and a small character. Because the throws work like they do in DKC3. If you throw a big character, they will fall down and hit the ground without bringing you with them as a form of attack or something. Yeah. I don't know if this is a problem with the new engine, but when you're scrolling upwards, the camera movement is so jittery and it's really distracting. Wait, what's that blue thing? Okay. I don't know what that was, but it seemed like it was maybe the movement of a balloon. Like if the prize had been a balloon, that's the movement it would have taken, like a placeholder graphic. Okay, so I have all the bonuses. I have the DK coin, so let's just once again show off DK's animation with the bass guitar. Lovely stuff. I believe that's done by Fireburns, or at least Molly Snyder, has taken it as her avatar on DKC Atlas Forum. And there we go. The reward for getting 2 bonus coins and DK coin is that you can play as Tiny Kong. I was extremely excited to see Tiny Kong in the new graphics for this game during the other 2019 Demo 3 levels. And she would appear and maybe point out where a bonus stage was or something. But for Demo Part 6, this one, they implemented her as a full playable character with all the animations, which is extremely exciting. I am so stoked for this. She's got a crouching animation, jumping with the hair flying and everything. She's got a cartwheel like Diddy. Oh, including an entirely new character when so much of the game is reusing assets from the DKC games is just so mind-blowing, you know? And having Tiny here in a country context, you might say it's sort of ill-fitting or strange to put a DK64 Kong in this context, but I find it really, really good. I love it. Just good. It's amazing. Anyway, she holds a barrel as a shield like Diddy or like Kitty. And let's see her throwing animation. Lovely. I detect a little bit of recolored Diddy there. So yeah, there might be some sprite editing going on here. You'll notice also she has Dixie's helicoptery tail thing, helicoptery hair ability. And I believe some of that graphic might be from Dixie. You know what? No, it's not. I think that's all new. Yeah, might be inspired by Dixie's hair twirl, but I think it's all new stuff there. So yeah, this is mind-blowing. Like, this is a Donkey Kong Country trilogy style game, very authentically done. And Tiny Kong is in it, and she looks not terrible, you know? Oh, no animation. That's too bad. Just death. All right, so let's get to the end. She's also got her little head icon for lives up in the corner, if you missed that. It's just, I love it. Oops. Yeah, that's the death. Okay, so let me see. Yeah, based on the time, I'll just get through to the end. You have to see her animation when she clears a level, because like Kitty, who we saw in the GameMaker Engine, and DK, who we saw just now, they've given her a new animation in the style of DKC2's end of level celebrations. So let's see if I can do that. Cool stuff. Yeah, this is really pleasing to me. Maybe to make extra sure, we should swap to a different Kong, which kind of defeats the purpose of being so excited to play as Tiny, but it would make it safer to get to the end quicker. That's not going to help. Actually, where is a DK barrel? Flitters. Okay. yeah, my chat friends are also glad to see Tiny. Courtney says, oh, she's cute. Original Tiny, bless. I love it too. And Gibbon says, it's so good. Yeah. All right, so that midway should save our state as Tiny, which is good. Oh, there's another split path that I guess I didn't even know was here because I went underground last time. But yeah, we've got Espresso in this stage too. Gosh, glad I did it again. Does that mean Rambi and On Guard are in here? Sorry, Espresso? Or maybe when you're playing as Tiny, they replace Rambi with Espresso. Maybe that's it. Yeah, I think that's what's happening. But cool stuff. So we've got Tiny riding sprites now as well. You might notice that maybe the shading on Tiny is not quite as detailed as it is on the pre-rendered sprites that are taken from the Trilogy games. So, you know, that's a thing. But, it's fine. So she doesn't match 100%, but I'll forgive it. I think she matches reasonably well, which is... You can't expect the world of this team, but what they've done is very pleasing to me. Oh, that's an odd-looking sign. And there's that blue dot again. Okay, so we're close. We're nearly there. Let's do a little cheap twirling to get through, and... And that's it. She plays a xylophone. Lovely stuff. Thank you for playing the sample stage. Full game will be released next year. Well, we'll see. I hope so. Yeah, Gibbon says, like, I mentioned how the shading's not quite the same and doesn't match, but Gibbon says it's still an amazingly good job, which I agree with. And he says it's better than the new sprites that they made for GBA DKC, the remakes on Game Boy Advance, honestly. And as Courtney points out, that was cute, but why not a sax? You have a point. Tiny is multi-talented, indeed. She's very good at, or she has a passion for accounting, as we learned from the German Donkey Kong 64 website. I'm not making this up, people. The official website in Germany, made by Nintendo of Europe for Donkey Kong 64's release, has wild claims about Tiny's backstory, that she is like the tax agent for the island, essentially. Anyway, since we're making good time, I think we can come to the fourth and last game that I had planned for today, which is good. Midnight, what are you doing? You don't fit back there. Okay. Yesterday I bought her a cat harness so that maybe we can eventually take her out for walkies. But she really hates it, and she always tries to get it off, which is to be expected. So you're supposed to introduce it to them a bit at a time. She's not wearing it right now. Anyway, the fourth game that I'm playing today is in 3D. So I have an early beta for it from 2015, and also the final game. So I'll play the final game until, I don't know, it crashes too much, and then I might try the beta, but yeah. What do you want to do? No, do the final product first. It'll be more impressive that way. So hopefully this works. Otherwise, I'll switch to that other game capture-y thing that is in OBS. So yeah, let me know if you see this. And I've got it on my side over there as well. So this is a game made for the 20th anniversary of DKC2. It missed the deadline, which caused the creator to get a bit demoralized and cancel it, but then they decided to go back and do a bit more work on it anyway. And yes, it is showing up on stream. Good, thank you, OBS. Now, this cranky reminds me of a cranky that I saw in last week's stream that I couldn't identify the source of because it looked like the rare cranky but too high res. I realized since then that it's probably, because it's not Payon's redesign, I think it's from Donkey Konga, which had all rare style stuff with higher res assets on the GameCube. Yeah, so this is probably taken from Donkey Konga on the GameCube, I think. But what is he saying? Before you even get started, let me tell you what, back in my day, we would never even think of playing a fan-made game. Rubbish! Who ever heard of such nonsense? This is not even a product of Nintendo. They wouldn't dare sponsor or in any way endorse this product. The very idea of making a game with characters owned by Nintendo seems a little fishy to me. I mean, they are obviously property of Nintendo. I hope you didn't pay money for this. I'll stick with official products made by Nintendo. I won't even touch this thing. So yeah, Jeffrey Bones made this. It released in 2016 in January, for the 2nd of January actually. Jeffrey Bones, also known as Wave 1 Games, if you look for... Whoa, okay. So yeah, this is going to be more OC Remix stuff, this time from Serious Monkey Business, because this is a DKC2 tribute game in a way. And as you see, Diddy's Conquest 3D Episode 1. This is going to be about a world of levels that are translations of DKC2 stuff to a 3D environment. So there's little secrets on the title screen. If you click the characters, they say something. Diddy says, I feel dizzy. I'm going to throw up. I think I'm going to throw up. Too much sparkly stuff. And what's this? Cannon says, click the start button already, who is Clump with a pirate hat. When I saw it, actually, I kind of thought, is that from the DKC TV show? I wonder if these 3D models are inspired by that, but I'm not sure. So this is Cruncher. I'm a big, strong pirate. I wonder how Dixie puts her hair so perfectly in a ponytail. I wonder if she'll notice me. Maybe she'll notice me. She's so pretty. Stop being creepy, dude. I don't want to hear it. Dixie says, press X on the first title screen to switch to an alternate one. If you want to switch back, press D. So there's your alternate title screen where everything is burning. Which reminds me, actually, I'm supposed to set up Joy to Key again. Oopsie. Desktop, please. Let me know how the sound mix is as well, by the way. Okay, so that's the... Yep. Just test that. Yep. Okay, it's working. Great. Whew. Right. Corny says, I like whatever Canon is doing back there. I don't like it, actually. I think they're all being creepy in their own ways. So yeah, we got the main game story mode where you play through levels, but all access mode is like a special thing where you can just play any level you want. And lovely background art. I don't know where that comes from, but it's sort of fan art of the DKC2 kind of background map thing. Let's go. Oh, Minna's found her secondary leaf. Good for you, little baby. So there is a recommendation in the files to always talk to Cranky because he has a lot to say. So let's do that first. The Monkey Museum. Okay, what's all this? Yeah, we had the price tags on things in the Monkey Museum in 2, didn't we? But now he's selling off the Wii U and Tropical Freeze for full retail price, apparently. In America. $4 barrel, $3 something or other. $2 DK plush. That's cute. I would buy that. What is that plush? That's not his Smash 64 model, is it? Looks very blocky. Yep, the DK arcade cabinet in the background. Nice touch. Okay, so what has Cranky got to say? Welcome to the completely unnecessary fan game remake. Back in my day, we never dreamed of such things. Nowadays, there's always some crazed fan with a laptop, eager and waiting to create something. Seriously though, 20 years of advancement in video game design and I'm still confined to a single 2D room? Where's my big fancy 3D room? Pah! I prefer it this way anyway. Anyway, DK has been kidnapped by those pesky Kremlings. If you hurry to the beach, you may just catch them in time. Oh, and take that little girlfriend of yours too. I saw them dressed up in pirate gear. I think they mean business this time around. Well, what are you still standing around for? Get going! You don't have any money to buy anything anyway. The game just started. Scram! And some people were tripped up by this on DKC Atlas Forum. You have to click the door to leave. Seaside Siege, level 1. This is a recreation of... let me know if that's too loud, by the way. It sounds pretty loud in my ears. This is a recreation of the kind of plot prologue from DKC2 GBA, which has Donkey on a beach, the Kremlings coming to get him, and then Dixie and Diddy discovering the aftermath of that. And it also acts as a tutorial. So I guess at this point, Wrinkly's dead, even though she really shouldn't be if this is a DKC2. But yeah, we'll talk to her. Hello, dearies, it's me, Wrinkly Kong. I will help guide you through this first level, so you will have the knowledge you need to progress through the game. After you free Dixie from the DK barrel, you can press the X key to change into her. Press the D key to change back into Diddy. When playing as either Kong, press spacebar to jump. When playing with Dixie Kong, you can do a helicopter spin by jumping first, then press the V key. You can also press the 1 key to zoom the camera focus out, or press the 2 key to zoom the focus in. Look for me again up ahead for more help. Okay, so we get Dixie. And yeah, let's talk about what this game actually is. It's purporting to be... Oh, Gibbon can't hear the game at all. Alright, I know. I think I might be able to fix that. Yeah, that's weird. So I'll add audio output capture. That's really odd, sorry. And let's just get rid of desktop audio. That never worked. Okay. So you should be able to hear it now. I'll delete the other instance of it because it's taking up space in my little mixer. And then I can see... Well, it shouldn't be there. Ah, whatever. What? Ah, anyway. Yeah, so let's turn it up a little bit. Yeah, as I was saying, I think the music here is again taken from Serious Monkey Business, the DKC2 tribute album from OC Remix. Yeah, sorry about the volume. Given says, granted, I am in a room with like 10 fans going. Gibbon got. Well, it shouldn't have been like that. I added the same... No, it was a different one. Ugh, anyway. I fixed it. So, this game is sort of 3D. Sort of a mix between 2.5D and 3D. The camera is always fixed. The creator compared it to Crash Bandicoot, which is sort of the way it is, but there's also a lot more space on the sides of the screen and sort of exploration to it in a way that Crash doesn't really have in its classic incarnations. But yeah, we got Dixie, we got Diddy, and we have the helicoptery hair thingy, which is good. But yeah, everything is, well, at least the Kongs are 2D sprites that have been pre-rendered in a manner similar to the country, and then put into a 3D environment, which is an interesting look. Oh, the music is gone. Okay. And now I know that there's a secret on this level. No, it's not there, but... Okay, the music's just stopped. Never mind, that's fine. We'll get it back when we go into another level or something. The game's a little buggy, not exactly finished, but this is supposed to be a 1.0 release for the first world. Jeffrey Bones, I think maybe was inexperienced at game development at this point, but we don't want to, you know, disparage them too much, hold it against them. Again, this is a passion project made out of love for the DKC series, so let's find the positive in it. And I like the new graphics for it, because Jeffrey Bones, as you can see from their YouTube channel, did a lot of rigging and animating of 3D models. So I think Dixie's sprite may be taken from like her Brawl trophy. At least something in the game is a Brawl model that's then been rigged and animated by Jeffrey. So yeah, let's talk to Wrinkly again. Hello again, dearies. Now that you've mastered the controls, let me explain the game. To gain access to the next area, you'll need to first collect a Creme Coin to make the gold barrel appear. Creme Coins are earned by completing the bonus stage of every level. To access the bonus stage, you'll need to find a hidden bonus barrel in this world. Once you complete the bonus level and earn a Creme Coin, the gold barrel will reveal itself. Oh, okay, so bonus levels are mandatory in this game. Then all you have to do is jump into the gold barrel to move to the next area of the game. I will wait for you by the gold barrel in this world, but remember I will not be around in the areas after here, so it's up to you Kongs to find the hidden bonus barrels and stop Captain K. Rule. Right, let's see what else she has to say. She might appear again. She said she'd appear in the gold barrel. So, Squawk's signs clue you in that there will be a Squawk somewhere, and I happen to know from the creator's YouTube channel that these bananas lead through a wall into a cavern here, which will transform you into Squawks. Now, the Squawks model is custom made by a user called Cyclops on the DKC Atlas forum. The beta version of the game that I have from 2015 was originally created for Cyclops to play, so that they could then create more custom graphics for it. But then Jeffrey Bones decided to release it publicly anyway, so that's nice. And yeah, you can fly right over to the pirate ship from the DKC2 box art where Donkey Kong is imprisoned. We can see him despairing here in his cage. And then, yeah, we'll fly over here. Now, I don't know where the bonus barrel is actually, so I'll have to look for that before I can complete the stage. But, oh, we're back as Diddy when I was Dixie. Oh, there it is, right in front of me. Blast from the past, bonus level, jungle hijinks, find the coin. Right. So the bonus levels in this game take the form of 2D side-scrollers, as the classic games were. And this one is Jungle Hijinks from DKC1, but we're playing as Dixie, so that in itself is a fun novelty. We've got Mini Necky's DKC2 style, custom model, and yeah, all the animations are here, more or less. The kind of angle of the characters in regard to the background is a little bit off. When you crouch, it turns into the country sprite. That's cute. Yeah, but nice stuff. Is that... That looks like... What is that 3D model? That's interesting. I think that's a custom one. Might be another Cyclops job. Oh, is there a bonus in a bonus? No, there's not. Oh, what a strange looking critter. Interesting. And I don't know what these clouds of bugs are. Might be fireflies. But yeah, Jungle Hijinks at night is also fun, isn't it? And it looks good. And yeah, it's basically a complete level that you play as the Kongs in that style. And it works fairly well. Oh. Extra creme coin. Good job. Thank you. Okay. So this does happen. People have had this problem a lot. I had this problem a lot when testing. Certain objects in the game fail to load in certain conditions that I don't understand, which will cause the game to crash. If you ignore it, it will not ignore it. You have to abort to leave that screen. And this even happened on the creator's own, like, play videos on YouTube. Oh, great. Now it's not responding. Great. Okay. Sorry about that. So when that happens, we're just going to launch the game again, and I'm going to keep relaunching the game until we see more of the content. So we effectively got through all of that level except for sort of the end of it and how a level is supposed to end, which is unfortunate. But hopefully we'll get to see more. Yeah, so Courtney says, those mini neckies look so unamused, and that coin is huge. And then, yeah, when we left the barrel, there was a wrinkly jump scare right in the foreground. Taken from DK64, by the way. I didn't mention that. How do I... Okay, click on Cranky. That's how you pass that screen. So since that failed, we'll go to All Access mode now, which goes to this relaunch screen, and then we'll get back to the map. But everything will be available, including access to the bonuses from the map, which is nice. So maybe we'll... Yeah, we'll just do it. Yeah, so level 2, the Gangplank Galleon. Doop-a-doo. Yeah, so this game has a pretty... Oh, that's cool. 3D recreation of the map screen, of the cover art, like I said before, with all the characters in place this time. So this time we're on the ship deck of that ship that we saw earlier. It's a little bit bigger, I think. The Kremling had a parrot on its shoulder. That's cute. So here's the thing. You think you can walk up this ramp? No, you walk into it and then stop. At least it has collision this time. When I was testing this game, I walked completely straight through that and through the ship deck. It seems the game's fairly temperamental about what happens and when, collision and such. Oh, the bonus is right here. Might as well do it. Find the coin. Pirate Panic. Oh, okay, we're getting both instances of music happening here. Can we go in the cabin? No. What is that? Oh, it's Neek. By the way, I got hurt, and this happened in the last 2D level as well. But no consequences. I didn't get kicked out, I didn't lose my Kong or anything, so merciful. I like it. But this background is wild. The roiling seas, giving the impression of the ship deck moving around. That's lovely. A lot more neckies than I remember in Pirate Panic. Mini neckies. Claptraps too, okay. That claptrap model looks familiar. Where's that from? I will say there might be some asset reuse. Oh, okay. Now I'm here. Oh, look at it run. Cute. There was some asset sharing, actually. Some of the models that were made for this game, I believe, were lent to... I don't know which way around it went, and who got them and who took them, who gave them and who received them, but Sono Sublime was doing a DKC reanimated. Okay, I need to actually quit. So just hitting S took me out of that straight away, so I was stuck. But I've played a Pirate Panic a million times, and I'm sure you have too, so I don't need to see it. Oh, okay. Double death, great. Flitter killed me. What happens now? Okay. Oh, I've gone out of all access mode. That's okay. We can always go back to it again from the title screen. Very merciful. And yes, you can change from Dixie and Diddy. I didn't... Oh, God. I think that might be the DK64 camera sound effect. Yeah, when you change the camera angle. Yeah, there's only two... It's so loud. There's only 2 levels of zoom. But if you press the button, it makes a sound again without changing the camera. Yeah, and there's not much difference between them, but there's a little bit, so you might as well do it. To zoom out, to give yourself a bit more looking room. That's not a phrase that really exists, but oh well. Did I get it? I did. Cool. Only a single instance of the sound effect this time. There was a doubled instance in the previous level. Oh, and the ramps have proper collision this time. That's good to see. Oh, wow, I've been talking a lot. What was I going to say? Yeah, Sono Sublime. So they were doing I believe it's Source Filmmaker, sort of animated series where they had 3D models of DKC2 characters, and they were making a series of short films essentially, using them. And I think there was some overlap, sharing of models between these 2 projects. Oh, what? The boombox killed me. I got the level end and I died. That was great. Gibbon said, hot damn, look at that rockin' background. Courtney said she was getting a little seasick from the Pirate Panic background. And that she commented on the model that it looked like the Smash one, like the old one that was in the levels before it was an assist trophy. What is she talking about? Which particular character? Smash model that was in a level before it was an assist trophy. A boombox is not a toy. Yes, don't try this at home, kids. Yeah, sorry, can you just repeat what you were talking about with the assist trophy comments? Anyway, this is a test map, so Cranky's telling us more stuff. This is a test map. It will allow you to visit every level in the game. This is for those who may be doing a video review and keep dying or keep experiencing glitches. That's exactly what I'm doing. Ha! So much for fan games. Seems like they couldn't even keep this thing together. Alright, Crocodile Cauldron. Oh, that's lovely art. And credit there, Klaus Boss at DeviantArt. So, oh, what? Okay, so by picking that, it loaded me into a version of whatever. Anyway, oh, okay, I died. That's fine. The Claptrap. So, yeah, there was, in Melee, in Jungle Japes, there was a Claptrap that would jump up from the river. And I think that might be what Courtney's referring to there. So Claptrap is an assist trophy in Smash Ultimate. Oh, what is that? There's a placeholder graphic over there. But yeah, before that, as you say, there was a Claptrap. Yeah, kind of looks like the Smash Trophy, says Gibbon. Yeah, I would say my gut is that it looks like the Brawl Trophy. And I recall, I think it was Espresso that they mentioned altering that to... Okay, so the game kind of soft locked there, so I'm just going to restart again. They mentioned taking the Espresso Brawl Trophy and turning that into a playable character, so I think that might be the case with the Claptrap as well, but you could be right as well, I'm not sure. Yeah, that level seems pretty buggy. This game is not exactly in AAA release state, you might say, but that's okay. It's made with love and it's played with love, and I forgive everything that happens. I do not mind at all. Because, hey, DKC2 is my favorite game of all time, and the sheer novelty of this, like translating it into a kind of 3D. Oh, Cackle. No, Cloak. Oops. Yeah, lava's deadly. It doesn't actually hurt you in the beta, so maybe I'll play the beta, but no, I won't. I'll play the final one. Quote unquote final. Let me see. So yeah, I did bring up earlier that the game, this fan project, has quite a long history to it. If you go to Jeffrey Bones's... Oh, seriously? Oh yeah, F1. I forgot that F1 had an instruction screen. Oh, is that it? Okay. There's more to that in the beta, the F1 screen. Whatever. Okay. It's okay. I'm persistent. We'll keep playing. We'll keep reopening it as many times as I need to. Yeah, so if you go back on the YouTube channel of Jeffrey Bones, you can see the history of the project's development. As far back as when it was starring DK and Diddy and under the title of Donkey Kong Land Returns. It was still, at that time, only 2D stages, although 2.5D type 3D graphics with a 2D plane sort of thing. And yeah, they called it Donkey Kong Land Returns. And then later on they changed the name to Donkey Kong Country Kremlin Chaos. And there were even, I saw some videos that were sort of tests showing some of the Kremlin sprites that we have seen in this game already, or Kremlin models, actually being playable on a version of Pirate Panic, which is fun. But yeah, so they did a lot of experimenting and messing around during the development of the game as it went on, including things like that. But yeah, after having this iteration of it as Kremlin Chaos, they sort of transitioned it into the 3D type gameplay that we see here in the final product, and that was the case even when it was still in Kremlin Chaos state. And this was kind of a melding of the ideas from Donkey Kong Land Returns and an earlier fan game that they'd made based on the Sonic series called Sonic Extreme GM8, which there's a lot of videos of on their YouTube channel. So Sonic Extreme, of course, was the fabled in development 3D Sonic game on the Saturn, which never came out, but there's been several fan projects since to try and recreate it. And yeah, Jeffrey Bones was trying to do that as well. And or in a way, they were taking inspiration from it to make their own fan game. And they took inspiration from the development of that fan game to then in turn make this fan game. So that's how it goes. Oh god, it happened again. Taking that damage just makes you fly backwards in space and land in the lava. That's terrible, and I don't like it. And we have to relaunch the game again. Let me see. And yeah, so there was a 3D version of DKC Kremlin Chaos starring DK and Diddy before they decided to make it a DKC2 theme and put in Diddy and Dixie. Yeah, at which point they started comparing the gameplay style to Crash Bandicoot, as I said earlier. Another interesting novelty that Gibbon might be interested in is that there's a YouTube video that they have on their channel which goes along with a lot of experimentation they were doing with Atari Jaguar based ripping and emulation and products. And one thing they did was they were sort of taking apart the assets of Atari karts on the Jaguar, which starred a bunch of old Atari characters in a kart racing game. Actually, that's not true. I think there was only one returning character and then a bunch of original characters. It was sort of the Diddy Kong Racing of its day. And it brought back Bentley Bear from Crystal Castles. So one thing that Jeffrey Bones has is a version of level 1 from this game on the beach that we saw earlier, with Bentley Bear driving around in a cart. Yeah, that's not in this game at all, but it's just something they did to mess around and then record a video of, just for a bit of fun. And this is relevant because Bentley Bear is, and Crystal Castles is counted as part of the DK Gerda sphere of influence of games that are related to the shared Donkey Kong universe of Rare's games, but earlier iterations of them. So what we cover on DK Gerda, Gibbon and I, is Donkey Kong Arcade and the early Saberman games, and one of them is Crystal Castles, which is tenuous and you might say facetious connection that supposedly Banjo-Kazooie is inspired in some way by Crystal Castles. Which is mainly evident in the cover art that seems to have a lot of the same elements with different characters taking the places. Alright, progress. I'm so glad we're making progress. So yeah, this is Hothead Bop. Let's see what the bonus level is and hope I make it out alive. Hothead Hop. No, Hothead Bop is the song. Hothead Hop is the level. And Crocodile Cauldron is the 3D level that we're in. Oh, Espresso! That's cute! So this must be that Brawl model that I was talking about, I assume. The wings look a little odd. There's, on the YouTube channel again of Jeffrey Bones, there's animations of Espresso dancing and things. It's pretty cool. Showing the kind of rigging and animation work that they did to bring this to life. Okay, Espresso runs very fast, and if you get some speed up, you can make some decently high jumps, I guess, which is how you're supposed to get these stars. I'm still missed some, and then I fell down. And the stars are all back, oh well. Oh, the music's coming back, okay. I don't know if I need all the stars, to be honest. Oh, I probably need them to get the Creme Coin, right? But I don't know if I need the Creme Coin strictly, especially as I'm using essentially the debug mode to skip around the levels. I don't know what reward there is, if any, for getting all Creme Coins or DK coins, but I'm clearly not going to be able to get it on this playthrough right now. And good luck doing it yourself if the game crashes as much as it's doing for me. Alright, that's kind of frustrating that I keep falling off, but good job. Okay, it counted as me winning it, maybe? Even if it doesn't, we can just skip ahead with all access mode again. But yeah, seeing cloaks in this volcano is kind of interesting. Gibbon says, oh, nice, nice. Yeah. Some Bentley Bear appreciation. Thank you. Alright, I guess I'll try again, but I think I feel like I made enough progress there to... Oh, I can actually see the gold barrel has spawned in. Alright, I'm done. I've had enough of that level and its bugs. So we're going to skip ahead to the next one before I take up too much of your precious time. So one thing I'm really hoping to see is more animal bodies and how they're implemented. Because we've seen Espresso now in a 2D mode, we've seen Squawks in 3D. We've seen both of those. So Mudhole Marsh is up next. And I won't keep going back to Cranky because, I don't know, it wastes time. I'd rather see the game itself. Oh, it didn't decide to launch that time. Great. I guess I'll try again. Oh boy. Oh yeah, click Cranky. It's like a puzzle. You gotta click Cranky. Okay, fingers crossed, people. Mudhole Marsh. It worked this time. Some nice vanilla DKC2 render artwork for promotional purposes. Love that one. It's in the manual, I believe. Hello? Oh, hey, it worked. Oh, I'm so glad. Okay. So we got those little Kremlins again. Oh, no you don't. Oh, you can't bop on Cloak. That's too bad. Let's be Dixie. Let's move the screen out again, because I always forget to do that. Oh, you're kidding. The platforming's really tricky in this 3D mode. All the more reason to use Dixie in a helicoptery hair thing, right? So if I jump on that lily pad, I can move the camera, do the Dixie, and do the hair thing. So, yeah, point out again that that uses a different button to jump. So once you jump with space, you press V. I've mapped it all to my controller, so I can press like B and then Y. But the timing on it is quite difficult to grasp, I think. It's a bit hard to see where we are when there's no drop shadows as well. I hoped I could make it to that lily pad. That's right. I won't bother too much about that bonus barrel because I can always access the stage itself from the all access map screen. So for now, let's just enjoy this level. A nice Winky style frog on the right there, 3D model, very nice. Completely modeled in the level. The enemies are sort of 2D pre-rendered as well. Whoa! Oh my gosh! That was intense. What was that? Okay. Yeah, I know I died. It's fine. Kicking us out like that. Okay. Yeah, so I don't know if it was in like a feature list for the game or something, but at some point Jeffrey mentioned that this game has Orko in it in a list of animal buddies that had been implemented. And that's what I'm most looking forward to. Because again, like mashing up DKC elements is fun, but it's even more fun if you start bringing in other elements of the series. Like we had some Jungle Beat stuff in the DK Bay, didn't we? With Dread Kong and the Ninjapes. And that was really fun. Recontextualizing it like that. So I'm glad collision was a little bit off there. It's really saving my bacon. Oh, you're joking. Gibbon says, the curse of no drop shadows shakes fist at Congo Bongo PS2. Indeed, the remake of Congo Bongo on the Sega Ages PS2 thingy. No drop shadows. Even after all the lessons had been learned over many years, they did this remake and they didn't have drop shadows in it. Courtney's got to leave. Okay, good to see you, Courtney. Thanks for tuning in. It was really cool having you around to chat. Oh, what? Excuse me? Excuse me? Okay, I think we've had enough of this swamp for now. I've had fun. Hope you have had fun. Let's do the swamp bonus level. Yeah, this is not intended to be a skillful playthrough of the game, just showing off what's in it. And the game is a little bit unfriendly or difficult to grapple with the controls and the camera and stuff. I didn't zoom out the camera, I forgot. Anyway, yeah, so this corresponds to this corresponds to this. Fiery Forest, so this might be a little something new here. Find the coin. Oh, wow, yeah. Okay, it's the old Gloomy Gulch situation, but it's on fire, and this is where the background from the alternate title screen can be seen back there, as well as the foreground fire element. This is a really rocking metal cover, by the way. I don't remember this being on Serious Monkey Business. Maybe it was, but I'm pretty sure it's not because I remember that. I feel like I remember it pretty well. But hey, I could be wrong. It's a really cool version, either way. Neek! It's a really creepy looking Neek. Scary. Oh! Nuts. Actually, now that I'm in a 2D plane, the controls for Dixie's hair really do work like they do in the trilogy. It's a different button. The thing is, in a 3D platform, I expect the jump button to give you extra jump abilities in midair, but that's not the way it is in 2D in the country games, is it? Anyway. Dixie's Hurt sprite, is that from the country games? It is, yeah, okay. So it wasn't a fully modeled Dixie to take into account all the animations you would need for the 2D mode. Oh my gosh, this is tricky. It's the hit detection. It's just a little bit dodgy on the 2D stages. Oh gosh, okay. Can make it hard to make some of those jumps. That's alright. Oh no! Now that I beat the Neki up, I don't think I can actually make that. Yeah, we're done. All right, but that's Fiery Forest. Good stuff. Wasn't that fun? Play another one. Thank you. Yeah, okay, so the last level of 5 here is Hornet Hole. Is that right? Let me read the description while this loading screen happens. Yeah, 6 levels. Yeah, I missed one. Cannon's Claim is supposed to be in here. And then there's 4 Blast from the Past bonus stages and 2 bosses. Oh well, I guess we'll look for that in a minute, but yeah. So zingers look a bit strange when they're coming straight on at you like that, but otherwise they look good from the side. Yeah, this is Haunted Hole. It's a bit of a maze level, actually. So you can slip into different chambers in this hive. The red zingers, I did a little bit of testing here, and the red zingers chase you. But otherwise... Oh, okay. So I think that whole first room is a dead end. The music's really loud in my headphones, by the way. Okay, we can go around this wall, and then... Yep, okay. Aha. Yeah, a lot of foreground and background stuff here. So this is a little bit less like Crash Bandicoot and more exploratory, maze-like. It's pretty good stuff. But is this a dead end? Nope. Okay, there's a way through. This song is definitely from Serious Monkey Business, by the way. I definitely remember this. And that's it. Okay, pretty short level. More of a proof of concept, I suppose. Okay, it actually played this time. Oh, I can move around. Let's try not to die during the animation. You know what we haven't seen is Dixie's end of level. Excuse me? Oh, okay. Let's just hit ESC. And the whole game closes. Fine, fine. Okay. So we got to look for Cannon's Claim, and then I can take on the boss, or possibly bosses? I don't know. Marsh, Fire Forest. Burning Brambles is the other bonus. But this says there's 4 bonuses. I don't know. Maybe it changed from between when this description was written, and I'll go to the game job page. Just a second, bear with me. Page not found? You kidding? I think... Okay, I think the link in the initial post on DKC Atlas is wrong, but there's another link. I'll make sure the right one's in the description. Yeah, the description on GameJolt, where this game is now hosted, you can download it, describes the same thing that the initial post on DKC Atlas does, which is 6 main 3D levels and 4 bonus levels. Jungle Hijinks, Parry Panic, Hothead. Trying to remember if I've seen footage of Cannon's Claim. I don't know. I didn't, you know, watch everything I could find about the game because I didn't want to spoil myself too much. But anyway, oh, huh. Okay, so maybe that's not implemented. So we can't do Burning Brambles, unfortunately. Just imagine the Brambles from DKC2 with that Burning Forest background. Hopefully it would not be Bramble Blast, but Bramble Scramble, because, again, the blast barrel, like long blast barrel sections are my least favorite thing in a DKC game. Just to be safe, we'll try it again. Okay, it crashed again. So I don't think that's going to work. That's all right. We'll do the boss, and then I'll quickly check out the beta, because maybe there's some stuff in there that was not in the final product. So yeah, we're up to the boss, Crow. The beta can only be downloaded from the DKC Atlas thread, by the way, if you're wondering, but we'll get to that in a minute. Crow! Nice render. Okay, sock it to me, Crow. Oh, we got Ratley. Oh, that's a lovely sprite. Oh, I'm so sad that Courtney is not here to see this. Crow looks a little bit goofy, but yeah, when you look at him dead on like that, their cheeks are really puffing out quite substantially. Anyway, what a cute Ratley. And Ratley looks different to the others character models in the game, which are sort of pre-rendered but then have a really aliased look to them, like they've been blown up inexpertly. Oh gosh. Alright, so that's how you damage Crow. Oh, Crow's throwing eggs. Let's go. What's the deal here? Can I hop on you? So you just avoid the egg, I think. Yeah, that Ratley is really cute. I really like that. I think if all the other graphics matched how nice Ratley is, it would be a much more pleasant looking game and, well, cohesive too, but yeah, I really like how Ratley looks, basically, is what I'm saying. Oh, that's a hit, and that's another hit, and we've crashed the game. That's all right. We can do that again. Yeah, good stuff. Hit detection, a little bit difficult to judge, but that's okay. Oh, what I should do is do a quick run of Haunted Hole to see Dixie's end of level animation, eh? Oh, that's nice. They're scared, but they're together. Oh gosh, already the hit. I'm stuck. Oh, can I do this? I can. And I've escaped. Lovely. I got out of the stuck situation. I just now have to not take any more hits for the rest of the level. Sounds easy, no? I'm desperate to see Dixie wailing on her guitar in 3D. Oh, the excessive foreground elements really can make it tricky to see what's directly happening to you in the moment. Oh man, the zinger can go through those gaps. Oh, that's scary. Okay, where is it? Where do I go? Ah, here. Perfect. And there's the goal. Let's go. Oh, I love that. We got a brief glimpse of it before the game kind of crashed. Or at least moved on. That's nice. One of those custom animations, I think. Oh, wow. Okay, what's this? This is the other boss fight, King Zing. Oh my gosh, scary. Oh, look at that. The eyes are enormous. Okay, barrels. Do I need to use them? I don't know. Do I just run away? Oh, it's Espresso. Ah! Cool. Okay, so beating Haunted Hole immediately throws you into a different boss fight that I did not know about. That's my jump sound effect, by the way. Ooh. What? Okay, yeah, I got the game over. That's fine. I get it. I gotta see Espresso now, don't I? I missed that barrel. It's frustrating. Okay, speedrun mode. That's good. That means all that content is there. Oh, except Cannon's Claim. I still haven't found that. There's nowhere else it could be on the map screen unless it's behind Cranky's text box, but no, I don't think so. Alright, one more time. Haunted Hole. Ugh, curses. That's okay. Dixie worked better anyway, because she actually let us continue to the boss, whereas Diddy didn't when I beat this level as him earlier. I don't know. This game is a mystery to me. It's full of secrets and... Ah! Secrets and lies. Always secrets and lies. Okay. I don't know why the zoomed out mode is not the default, because it's so much more easy to see things. Yeah, I went in the wrong door earlier. And in there, and then out here. And then where? In there? Not when that zinger's in the way. Ow, what? What hit me? What hit me? Ah, it's another zinger that I couldn't see because the foreground was in the way. I don't like that. Okay. Okay, tried to cheese my way through the foreground, but there's a wall there, I guess. Oh, I just want to see espresso. Can I go? Nope. There's a zinger somewhere. There. Okay, it's going back. Is that a hole? Nope, can't get in there. Here. Oh, is that it? Ah! The music didn't play on this level this time for some reason. Okay, cool. This is it. Let's go. Boss time. I need that espresso. Okay, come on, come on, come on, come on. By the way, the loading screen there, how King Zing looks, does not match at all how he looks in the actual boss fight. Very hairy, kind of off-putting, but giant eyes too. All right, espresso, let's go. Oh, look at that. Espresso in 3D, love it. Ah, ah. Okay, giant boxes that we have to navigate around. This is just a gauntlet. This is Crash Bandicoot. This is very Crash Bandicoot, isn't it? Running towards the screen as something behind you chases you. Okay. Luckily that damage knocked us far forward enough that... It knocked us far forward enough that I got sort of out of danger from King Zing because I was... yeah. Anyway. That's good. But the game crashed. But that's okay. So we'll have another crack at the Crow boss fight. I think I need to go grab a cat. Hold on. Nope, I'm still going. Nearly finished. Okay. Why does this chair always fall down on its own? Okay. Right. Last bit. We're going to fight Crow. We're going to beat Crow. And Crow is going to eat Crow. And yet, we have not seen any evidence of Orko. That's right. I saw footage of an underwater level in this game. So, despite claiming that Canon's claim, ironically, was in here, we haven't seen evidence of that. But also, there was at one point in development an underwater level. And that's probably where Orko would have appeared, of course. That just makes sense. But, yeah. Interesting. Oh. Ratley just went flying off screen. Now I can't move. I can jump, but I can't move. Crow, come over here. No, come further. That camera sound effect is just intense. Alright, I have to ESC. Hitting ESC at any time just kind of quits the game. Alright, yeah, we'll try this a couple more times, I guess. How many hits? I haven't actually fought a boss yet, have I? Yeah, I only got to the goal in the King Zing fight. Let's assume it's 3. 3 is a good number for boss hits. Eric took 3 hits in the Tribute Unreal game. Okay, so Crow's gonna fly off, grab an egg and come back. But you can generally hit Crow at any time. Do you think Crow is male or female? I think with all the eggs, and like, you know, there's a nest right there, they're taking eggs out all the time. I'm gonna assume that Crow's female. Okay, let's go. Ah! Well, at least I didn't get stuck this time. That's 2 hits. So there's gonna be a lot more egg drops this time. Okay. I don't want to go too far in the foreground, because then if I get hit, I might get stuck again. If I get knocked back. Go. Oh, you're joking. Action number of step event for object player. Error in code. Alright. Well. In my mind, I've beaten Crow. And if there was anything to come after that, victory, animations, ending screens, we're not going to see it. But let's do a quick tour of the beta, which, as the file name suggests, was made specifically for Cyclone, who created the Squawks model, if not any of the other models in the game, not sure. But yeah, this version of the beta, which was a few months earlier, has persistent coin counters in the corner. It has less collision, I can see. It has Squawks. And it also has no map screen. But yeah, I'll see if I can get to another level after beating this one. Oh, I know. F1. Diddy's Conquest 3D. Beta test version for Cyclone. Arrow keys move around, etc, etc. Everything is the same, except N. Move to next area. Test purposes only. Warning, game is not complete. There are glitches. This is for test purposes only. Etc, etc. There are known collision issues. Perfect timing. And yes, there's even collision issues in the quote-unquote final game. But anyway, N. Wow. What is this song? What are these instruments? Fascinating. But hey, this is what I love about the beta. The lava does not kill you. It means I can freely explore this zone, which looks a little different than it did in the other. Yeah, the bonus barrel's in a different place. I wonder if those are implemented. Nope. No collision, that's alright. This will at least give us a better look at, well, perhaps an earlier version of the levels, but the levels anyway. Oh, look at that. Diddy's shades, dancing. That's got to be his brawl model, right? With the hat turned backwards? Yeah. More of those custom animations I was talking about from Jeffrey there. Jeffrey Bones. That looks a lot like the brawl model, but yeah. Love the shades. Nice addition. This animation is still going. Oh, and the music's ended. I hit space. No, I think it's just stopped. Okay, I'm pressing N. Here we are. Ooh. Okay. I can't move. I can't do anything. All right, we're gonna leave. Nope. ESC does not work in this build. What do I do now? Oh, good. I'm glad that crash happened. Don't hear that every day. Are you ever glad that a crash happened? Yeah. Oh yeah, I don't need to do anything. N. N. We'll give it a bit of loading time. Corner hole looks a bit similar. Yeah, this is the same layout so far. Just speed run it here. Oh, we have no camera controls. Oh, that animation actually... Oh, it drops you downwards, which could be a problem. Do we have the helicopter tail thing? No, unless it's mapped to a different button. Spacebar, jump, flap, swim. Swimming! Yeah, we don't have helicopter tail hair in this build. This beta build. But we might have a water level. That's a tantalizing tease there. I hope we do. Oh, Minna just lay down on my foot. That's so adorable. Okay, let's go. Gold barrel up ahead. Oh, they're jump targets. Like Donkey Kong Land. Yeah, it's sort of like the bit of the target that's at the bottom of the thing in DKC2. So I'm going to hit N before this animation like crashes the game, just in case. I hit it and then it sort of faded away and did nothing, so maybe that's broken. But oh yeah, it's busted. Given recommending me to press N, yes, I think I did it too late. Yeah, the spring thing, that's sort of on the bottom of a DKC2 end of level target, but there's not a huge spring there. The huge spring is more like a Donkey Kong Land thing, so that's a fun detail that something from Land is here in this game. You know, we haven't seen any other animal bodies. I know we had Squawks, so Orko might still be here. I got my fingers crossed for Orko still. Okay, I've hit N again. Oh, that crashed. Maybe it just doesn't want to do anything after that level. Can we check the data? Boombox, blah blah blah. Ellie.gmspr, DKC Tree, Cranky, King Zing, Super Mad, K Rule, Cutlass, Lily Pad, Ramby Barrel, Rattly Barrel. No Orko in the files. Swordfish. Look at all this stuff. What could it all be? Winky text. The texture for the Winky Frog in the swamp. I love this. Were there any K-roll images? There's a Kremlin flag. They're all like files that are not easily viewable. Alright. I guess Ellie might just be an Easter egg or something. Well, okay, that's it. Since it keeps crashing at that stage, I'll try one more time and then we'll give it up. But yeah, this has been really fun. Nice clean-up stream for the additional Donkey Kong Country fan games that I hadn't got to yet, plus actually finding that 6th level for DKC4 was a really nice thing that absolutely deserved looking at, especially with the Tiny Kong playable. But yeah, we've seen some other fun little projects in here today. Nothing really finished, but at least in some playable state. Yeah, it's crashing again, so that's all right. We're done with that, and we're done with the stream. Thanks so much for joining me. This has been a blast. I hope you've had fun, and I'll have links for all this in the YouTube archive. So you can play them too if you feel like it. Yeah. So go out there, keep making fan works for DKC, and there'll be people who appreciate them, I promise. If it's only just me, that will still be something. Anyway, so I'll see you next time, and I will definitely be playing a version of Abe's Odyssey next week. I promise. But then possibly some more monkey games after that, not necessarily Donkey Kong stuff. We'll see. So until then, have a good time and stay safe. Bye-bye.